Hello, everybody. It's Bucky with Top Dollar Home Offer. Today, we're going to read through real estate investing book that I put together. It's available for purchase online through our website at www.topdollarhomeoffer.com. You can find all the details there about how we buy houses. If you're a homeowner that says, I need to sell my house fast, then you have an opportunity to speak with us and we can help you through that process. It's a real simple process. We provide a 3-step to get your home sold fast. It's basically you fill out the form, we'll come on site and meet with you. We'll present our ARV program to you, giving you 3 choices to get top dollar for your home. So today, we're going to continue on with our book here. We're going to bring you the audio version here, read by Bucky Cordray himself. So it's proudly brought to you by Top Dollar Home Offer. A little legal disclosure. Materials that have been used in this book are prepared for this book. Make no representation or warranties with respect to the accuracy, fitness, or completeness or contents of this ebook or this audio reading. The information contained in this ebook is strictly for educational purposes. Therefore, if you wish to apply ideas contained in this ebook strictly for educational purposes, therefore, if you wish to apply any ideas in here, you are taking full responsibility for yourself and your actions associated with this. The author, myself, and publisher disclaim any warranties expressed or implied, the fitness or any particular purpose. The author and the publisher shall in no event be held liable to any party for any direct, indirect, punitive, special, incidental, or consequential damages arising directly or indirectly from any use of this material, which is provided as is without warranties. As always, the advice of a competent legal, tax accounting, or professional should be sought. The author and the publisher do not warrant performance, effectiveness, or applicability of any of the sites listed or linked in this book. All links are informational purposes and are not warranted for content, accuracy, or any other implied explicit purposes. So the table of contents for this book is real estate for you? Why do people invest in real estate? Using real estate investments as passive or residual income. Why real estate investing continues to have a market. Profiting with real estate investments. Purchasing real estate that is undervalued. How to avoid potential investment dangers. Real estate investing full-time or part-time. Hiring an inspector. Mortgages for real estate investments. Can you be a landlord? Screening prospective tenants for your rental property. Calculating monthly rent, having repairs done, buying a property that will generate cash flow, other tips about real estate investing, and other resources for you. So when we buy houses, we often hear from people that are curious about getting into real estate later on. We help them out of a situation and they come to us and they say, hey, I need to sell my house fast, but maybe I want to get my life back together. I want to get back into real estate investing. So this book is for you. For many years, plenty of people that are wealthy have gotten that way through investing in real estate. Real estate investments are one of the things that can bring ongoing financial profits every single month. It is passive income that comes in whether you work or not. That's the beauty of real estate. You can build a very large business quickly and leverage it to the fullest extent. When it increases in value, your investment comes that much more important and profitable. When we buy houses, you can get your money's worth when you value real estate investments increase. However, people that are interested in real estate investment need to know that it is more than just making money, right? We do this because we want to help people. We love helping people. That's why we have an investment company that helps people sell their house fast when they're facing difficult situations. And then we also offer free resources such as debt busting, credit repair, and many other things that will allow them to rebuild their life and get back on track, even down to financial budgeting and just understanding finances in general. There are many things to consider if you're interested in investing in real estate, in particular, residential real estate. There is no doubt that you can be very wealthy with this. However, you will have to stay in it for a long haul in order to make it work for you. So this is not a get rich quick. This takes time. We've been buying houses for 20 years and we're continuing to add to our portfolio bigger and bigger and bigger. And we have different strategic things that we do. We often keep properties, we flip properties, or we partner with other investors that are looking to accumulate massive amounts of properties. If this is your first foray with this, you'll want to weigh your options as far as how you will purchase your initial property. Not a lot of people have the entire amount up front to purchase property with cash. We often sell some of our properties to cash investors, that are leveraging liquidated cash. But sometimes when you're starting out, you don't have access to those resources. So instead of saving, some people will go ahead and get a loan in order to get started. Some experts say it's better to wait until you save your money first. This way, the monthly income that comes in will go to you instead of the lender. You'll be able to build wealth quicker by paying the entire amount in cash. However, it is possible that a bank will loan you the money you need in order to get the property. If you go that route, make sure you have some backup funds in the event you are in a financial rut. At least you will still be able to pay the loan. And we'll go into details about cash flow and understanding that and how to analyze a deal and using other people's money. There's many different ways to do this. So we're just going to go through the fundamentals, basics, as if somebody doesn't know anything at all. Of course, there's better situations to have all of the money up front and pay cash outright for it. After that, you'll be responsible for repairs, maintenance, taxes, and other miscellaneous items. It's interesting. Real estate comes from a historic time when peasants were finally allowed to buy land. And real estate means royalty land, which means the royals, the kings and queens, allowed farmers to buy land. And they figured out if they sold the land, they wouldn't receive any return on their money going forward. So they assessed taxes to the property and was able to have a residual income forever. And it's that way today. So even if you own a home free and clear, you still will have to pay taxes. And you'll definitely want to keep it insured because if you're in Oklahoma or any other states, there's always storms, nature, disasters, fires, all those things. So you want to be able to assess risk to your property by buying insurance on it. When considering a property for investment purchases, you'll need to know how much it'll cost you in taxes each year. And you'll have to do this or you could find yourself with a lien to your home. In addition to that, you'll need to determine a monthly rent amount for whoever you allow to stay there. It's interesting. If you had a home paid free and clear, and then you didn't pay your taxes, within 3 years, they're going to file liens each and every year against that property saying you owe back taxes. If you still don't pay those, then they will actually do a tax sale. And we have bought properties from a tax sale or people who are about ready to let their property go to a tax sale or pennies on the dollar, right? You could literally buy $100,000 house for say $6,000 in back taxes. So regardless if you own the property or not, you have to pay real estate taxes to your county on that. If you haven't had a tax bill and you don't know where your tax bills are going, identify that through your county assessor's office or county tax assessor's office. And you'll be able to find how much you owe in back taxes. Otherwise, your property will be sent to auction and you will lose your property. Some investors will go through rental or management companies to get their rent. This can release you of some of the duties from your schedule. On the other hand, you have to shell out more money to the company for outsourcing. When you get into real estate, it needs to go back to assessing who you are, what type of person you are, what type of investor that you want to be, and so forth. So if you're a person that likes to work and likes to fix things, or fix up things, or you have the know-how, then maybe you can do, the routine maintenance on property yourself. If you don't have any idea, don't want to mess with this, you truly want to make this passive, then build that into mind, that having a property management and maintenance updates and things like that, build all those into your P&L and cash flow on that property. Only when you're financially able, you should do this. As a beginning investor, you should be responsible for collecting rent and other fees as deemed appropriate. Make sure that you have enough money put away for repairs expected and unexpected. You never know when something will stop working in a split second. It's better to be prepared than unprepared, right? How much is it going to cost you to send out a plumber when the toilet's clogged? What if the hot water heater goes out? If a storm blows shingles off the roof and you need to repair it fast, what are those costs? When do you expect the roof to need to be replaced? How old is the AC and heating unit? All those things need to be factored, so that way you are prepared for that property when those expenses come. Because there's always going to be continual update every year. If you have a tenant move in and out, there's going to be cleaning fees. Hopefully you have those built in with your deposits that you put in on the rent. But those are the key things that you want to be aware of. So you want to make sure that you understand that and have those expenses and allocated to that property, so you understand what your true cash flow is. So you want to be able to take any management fees, any future repairment fees, holding fees, taxes, insurance, bound all those into an overall monthly cost, and then make sure your rent is above that. You can make up negative cash flow in various different areas by getting creative with your financing, allowing better interest rates, or beat them up, or just renegotiate the deal. So don't take a deal that will lose you money. It doesn't make any sense. If you can raise the rent, all those different things are factors that will allow you to make the best deal for that property. We're going to continue on our next video. Thank you for your time. Again, Bucky with Top Dollar Home Offer. We buy houses, and we are reading our book that is published that you can buy on our website, talking about real estate investing. This is a very basic beginner book, and it'll help you get started, or you can watch these videos here and get all the information contained here as well. Thank you for your time. If you're a homeowner that says, I need to sell my house fast, then give us a call. We're happy to help. We buy houses Tulsa and across the metro, and we'd love to speak with you about buying yours. If you want to partner with us, you can partner with us as well, and we can walk you through the steps of buying your first property as well. 918-212-5442 is our phone number. We look forward to helping you. God bless.